years of working deeply in human behavior, mental health, and neuroscience domains, I began noticing a very powerful pattern. You see, many adults who have these emotional struggles in life has their roots tracing back to early childhood and often even to the intrauterine environment, that is, the womb environment. The experiences the mother went through during her 9 months of pregnancy has a great deal to do with the current life of the individual when this baby is born and starts to live his own life or her life. Now, to explain you with an example, there was one of my client. She came for therapeutic intervention and the deep transformation work that I do because she was going through a marital discord with her husband, who has actually abandoned her and her 16-year-old son, and he moved to the US. Now, this lady was a working lady, very well established, educated. But when we started working together, the roots was traced back to a time when she was in the womb of her mother. And her mother was wanting to actually abort her during that time. Now, why? This is very interesting. Because she had an elder sister who was born with some kind of physical deformity, which was actually a big shock for the whole family. And her mother was extremely scared to birth another baby, fearing similar outcomes. Because somewhere deep within, she knew that this can again repeat. So she loved the baby, she did not reject, but there was this deep fear. And this was absorbed as an emotional imprint by this client or this lady, that she was unwanted and she was, she may be abandoned. And years later, that manifested in her own relationship. So you see, today research confirms that the 9 months in the womb of the mother has a profound influence on the baby's physical health, brain development, emotional well-being, and many other aspects. And researchers in the fields of fetal origin for adult disease and epigenetics, they show that prenatal experiences shape neurological pathways that affect not just intelligence and memory, but also the adult diseases that the person can get, even the child's ability to handle stress later in life. When we worked at the deeper level, of course, with my client, she was able to process and heal that imprint and reclaim her sense of worth and stability. But I wanted to really share this experience to make you understand how far the consequences are that a baby can carry in her or his life. And experiences like these are what actually led me to explore a very powerful truth, that the baby's first world is the mother's inner world. See, today pregnancy is very different because you are navigating a completely different world. You're working longer, you are resting less, carrying more, not just workload, but also emotional load, and often doing it far from the family because you are in a nuclear setup and there's nobody to really guide you. And you might be trying everything in your capacity, right from reading books, downloading some apps, trying to eat right, taking care of yourself, with respect to your medical checkups, vitamins, all of it. But still at night, when it's quiet and silent, and when you start feeling your baby inside you, there's a quiet whisper. Is my stress reaching my baby? Am I doing enough? And being a mother myself, I know how desperate you might be feeling to give the best life to your child. And that is exactly where Matrutva bridges this gap. Because today, along with your medical checkups and obstetric care, your mental and emotional well-being is also of profound importance. Because what we have found over these years of work with mothers like you is when emotional well-being is overlooked, it can influence the maternal health and the baby's early development in different ways, sometimes contributing to challenges such as preterm birth, gestational complications for the mother, lower birth weight and Apgar score for the baby, postpartum depression for the mother after the delivery, and even increased NICU care requirements. Now, I don't want to, make you fearful with these facts, but my only intention is to make you more aware, because pregnancy is a beautiful journey. And we understand that you're doing everything in your capacity to make this the best experience of your life. So if this resonates with you, let's get on to a one-on-one clarity call. The link is below, and you can book this call at a very, very nominal price, because we are actually doing this for real mothers who are committed to this cause, who really want to not just elevate their motherhood journey, but also to set those anchors of life of your child, where the child is in the womb of the mother, right? Because this is a program which is bringing you the best of the world, two worlds, the scientific depth and the spiritual foundation. And it is curated over 12 years of study and research and different client experiences to help you experience during your pregnancy journey. Because this is, like I said, the best part of your life. And we want to make it a momentous journey. It's a very special journey for you and the baby within you, who is also listening to this talk now. And let me tell to all the babies out there, you are extra special. So if this makes sense to you, please go ahead, join me for a one-on-one clarity call. We'll begin with a simple pregnancy well-being assessment, which I have designed for you. We will rate you, or we will try to understand you on your various parameters, emotional, mental, physical, etc. And we will want to understand also your journey. How would you want to shape this phase of your life and your baby, so we can help you in your journey. You will also receive a complimentary handbook on 30 common pregnancy concerns and challenges that mothers face and their practical solutions. This will be a very great handout and reference for you. And in this one-on-one clarity call, we will also help both of us to understand whether the Matrutva program is actually the right support for you at this stage of your pregnancy journey. Because these 9 months are not repeatable, but their impact lasts a lifetime.